Used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 feet in and 1 feet out.
What's up, boxing fam? Today's video is packed with some next-level drama, so buckle up. Gervonta Tank Davis has finally broken his silence on why he parted ways with his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford. That's right, this isn't just a routine business decision. There's a whole lot more to the story, and we're diving deep into it. We're covering everything, from the rise of their bond, the breaking point, and what this split means for Tank's career and future fights. This one's about to get real, so grab your popcorn and let's get into it, the unbreakable bond. Let's rewind. Tank Davis and Calvin Ford weren't just a fighter-trainer duo, they were family. Ford was there from the very beginning, shaping Tank from a raw, hungry talent into one of boxing's biggest superstars. It wasn't just about fight nights. Ford was his mentor, guiding him through everything, both in and out of the ring. He had Tank's back through the highs.
He's a guy that's in his trainer, that's like a father figure to him. You're training him all the time. You know him. Both y'all from the streets of Baltimore the whole bit. Who do you want to see Tank fight next?
I want him to get all of them that ran.
Highs, lows, and the toughest battles of his career. But something changed. And now, they've gone their separate ways. So, what really happened? Let's break it all down. But look at where we are now. Gervonta Tank Davis is training with none other than Derrick James. Yeah, you've heard that right, the same Derrick James who coaches Frank Martin, one of Tank's recent rivals. So, what really led to the fallout of Calvin Ford? And why did...
Waiting to sit down and talk to him one-on-one, saying what his mental at. Whatever he want to do, I just prepare him for it. Mentally.
Tank choose James. We're about to break it all down. One thing's for sure, this can't be easy for Ford. Getting replaced by James? That's gotta sting. But there's one man pulling the strings. Floyd Money Mayweather. Any boxing fan knows just how much Floyd influenced Tank's career. He wasn't just a promoter, he played a huge role in shaping Tank's brand from the very beginning. With Floyd's status and connection...
situation, you know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is it. I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
It seemed like the perfect setup for success. But as Tank's star power grew, so did the tension, not just between him and Floyd, but also between Floyd and Calvin Ford. And that's when things really started to change. Alright, this is where things get real. Just as Tank Davis was gearing up for his latest fight, word got out. Floyd Mayweather was training his next opponent, Lamont Roach. That's right, Floyd was backing the very guy Tank was about to step in the ring with. Imagine how that must have felt. Your former promoter, someone who was supposed to be in your corner, now literally supporting your opponent. But for Tank, this fight against Roach wasn't just business.
Watch these guys,
right,
man.
He's a good fighter, yeah.
He was a Golden Glove champ from Indianapolis, right?
That's right. National Golden Glove champ, yeah.
Yeah, man, and he's got some skills, dog. Like I was like, that's a
process. He's gonna be amazing. And listen, he may be fighting for a world championship pretty soon. So
I was gonna say, I wouldn't mind watching him and Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, the same way, yeah.
Yeah, like
they sparred before the same way, yeah, same way.
Oh, they have sparred before? That's a good one to add to the squad. He's gonna add one.
How old is he?
He's like 26.
Okay.
So he's still young.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
Still, and listen, this thing about it, he's still getting better. He's still, because this is our third fight together. So you gotta understand that, like, once he gets everything I'm telling him, once the growth, I mean, I know him, you know, and I like him. I think it'll be a good fight. I think that Frank matches up pretty well.
Yeah.
But most of the guys that Gervonta, I think, will be before. They sparred before, yeah.
How'd that go?
I don't know. I went. Yeah. I wasn't there.
What you think about Gervonta Davis?
I like him. I like him as an individual, man. I like him.
It was personal. With Floyd throwing shade and Calvin Ford staying silent, it probably felt like Tank was in this battle alone. So with all the drama brewing, he made a move. And that's where Derrick James comes in. James teaming up with Tank. It's almost like the ultimate, I'm my own boss statement. Tank probably saw Derek James as someone who understands his style without being caught up in all the Mayweather-Calvin drama. But more than that, this was about a fresh start, a trainer who wasn't tied to the past, someone who could bring a new perspective to his game. And we can't talk about this without mentioning Leonard Eller. He's been in Tank's corner for a while, handling business, managing negotiations, and hyping up
who you guys say are the top guys out there. Tank gonna get every one of these guys. He just can't fight them all.
Lomachenko next. Do you see that kind of a fight happening for Tank?
All these guys.
fights. He was also tight with Floyd, which means he had a front row seat to all the behind-the-scenes drama. In many ways, Leonard was the glue holding everything together, at least for a while. But as things between Floyd and Calvin got messy, Leonard Eller's position started to shift too. Some say he tried to keep the peace between Tank and Floyd, but when that didn't work,
contracts don't define relationships. How's the relationship with you and Tank, with Floyd and Tank, and the list goes on.
Great.
he seemed to take a step back. He couldn't hold everything together forever. And when Tank realized that even Ellard wasn't helping him stay in control, that might have been the final straw. Now, Tank Davis has finally broken his silence after making the bold move to switch trainers just months before his fight with Roach. And trust me, you don't want to miss what he had to say. In a recent interview, Tank opened up about the explosive events surrounding his split from longtime coach Calvin Ford and his new partnership with Derek James. But he made one thing very clear. This wasn't just about switching trainers. It was a major turning point in both his career and personal growth. Tank acknowledged everything Ford had done for him, playing a key role in his rise to fame. But he also stressed that he needed a fresh perspective to reach the next level. Calvin helped me build my foundation, but I realized I needed someone who could push me harder and challenge me in ways I hadn't experienced before, Tank said. But then, out of nowhere, things took a wild turn. Tank spotted Floyd, and before anyone could react, boom, he unleashed his infamous left hook, the same one that ended Frank Martin's career. Yep, you heard that right. Floyd,
whatever you want when you come to Dubai, it's the place to be. Check it out. Crazy colors. Come on, man. Live flashing like Floyd Mayweather. Rotating style. Whatever you want, they got Rotating style. McLaren in different colors. Ferraris, Lambos, whatever you want. Rolls Royce, Bugatti. Yeah, I'm right here in Dubai. Rotating Star, Luxury Rentals. Check them out. When you come to Dubai, top flight, follow me. We got everything.
took a hit that left him shaken. What followed? Pure chaos, like something straight out of a movie. Safe to say, this Dubai vacation wasn't the peaceful getaway Floyd had in mind. This wasn't just a casual punch. It was a statement Tank Davis had been holding in frustration toward his former mentor for a while, and this was the breaking point. Floyd Mayweather, a defensive mastermind, clearly didn't see it coming. If it weren't for his security detail, things could have escalated even further. Now, let's dig deeper into the history between these two. Tank and Floyd have been connected in the boxing world for years, with Floyd acting as a mentor, guiding Tank's career. But over time, that relationship started to crumble, especially when Floyd began training Tank's opponents, including Frank Martin. Imagine your own mentor handing your secrets to the guy you're about to fight. That's a level of betrayal most people wouldn't take lightly. Adding even more fuel to the fire, Floyd Mayweather made a shocking move. He fired Leonard Eller, his longtime associate, after Eller continued to support Tank Davis during his fights.
You know what I mean? So
this decision didn't sit well with Tank,
it's good to
and he
be
didn't
with
hide his
him
feelings,
than be cool with him,
especially during a heated exchange with
he
Errol
can do some
Spence. By
crazy
then,
stuff.
it was
He'll
clear
put you in-
the rift between Tank and Floyd
told
wasn't just
Frank that.
personal.
He was giving Frank
It was
tips
getting
and stuff
bigger
like
than
that.
ever.
I seen his
After the
people's,
incident, Floyd Mayweather tried to take control of the narrative,
while I was,
portraying himself
running.
as the
It's
victim.
cool.
He claimed he had
all right.
always
I
supported
don't
Tank
really think
Davis
too much
and
of
had
it.
his
Ain't-
best interests at heart. But with all the tension that had been building for so long, many weren't buying it. And let's not forget what sparked the feud between Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis in the first place. Reports surfaced that Tank was dating Floyd's ex. That's when things really spiraled out of control. Instead of handling it like an adult, Floyd allegedly tried to get Tank locked up, a petty move that only made the situation even worse. As all this drama unfolded, Tank started dropping hints about possible fight with Floyd. The boxing world is buzzing, with fans eager to see them finally settle their differences in the ring. After all the back and forth, a fight wouldn't just be entertaining. It would be a chance for both men to prove who's really the boss. And now, with Calvin Ford joining Floyd's team, Tank has even more to deal with. Some believe Ford might be open to mending things with Tank down the line. But for now, it's clear he's moving forward with Floyd and whatever new opportunities come his way. This split marks a major turning point in Tank Davis' career and raises one big question. Can Derrick James truly fill Calvin Ford's shoes? Only time will tell. Because at the end of the day,
and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all my thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion.
Ford wasn't just a trainer, he was like family. I mean, the guy was praising Tank in every interview, so seeing him switch up like this is definitely strange. Unless there's something we don't know, and with Floyd Mayweather, you can never be too sure about anything. That's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned. We'll catch you in the next one.